Agape of Central Alabama is a Christian foster care and adoption agency. Our mission is to provide permanency to vulnerable children and orphans in safe, nurturing families. Our foster parents are an important part of our ministry. We see them as ministry partners. They provide that safe, nurturing environment for children to learn what a family feels like, and also to feel the love of Jesus.
We started our foster care journey in 2013. We were living in Kansas City, Missouri at the time, and really felt like it was something that God just kind of called us to do. We felt like we had the extra love and room in our hearts and home.
We're very concerned about how vulnerable children and how unborn children are treated. And so we said, we want to go with a Christian organization. We want somebody who is a godly man or woman making these hard decisions with us.
Seemed like such a wonderful thing to be a part of, to give a home to a child that needed it, and we loved children and wanted them, and we thought we would just take the class and just see what it looks like to adopt. Our plan was not to foster. We were straight adoption, but that kind of changed a little bit as we went through the class.
To be a foster parent, you don't have to be perfect. A lot of people think it. It's really just having a heart for kids and God, and love to share. I come from a family where there was times when love was all we had. So I know how to love, and that's what most of the kids need.
I'm thinking to myself, what do we have as a family that can be of any help to having those type of experiences? It's a ministry that speaks louder than what you ever could say. I felt the Lord was telling me in that moment, don't be afraid to take these boys. This is of the Lord.
And so when we got in touch with Agape, it just seems like the relationship just clicked right away. Our social worker came out to our home and met with us, and we just felt like we could just kind of feel the love and support that they offer to their families, and the focus that they put on this whole process felt less technical and more spiritual, and we just really loved everything about that, and it's really proven to be true over the past 4 years. So
they're very supportive, they're very understanding. They kind of bend over backwards if we're having an issue or a problem to get that resolved.
And so you feel known and you feel taken care of, and whatever you need, you know you can call everybody from executive director down to whoever's answering the phones that day.
I think the experience we're having right now has probably been our very best, working with a very young mother, and it's just, we are in contact multiple times per week and really trying to show her how parenting is done and mentor her, and so that she can become the best mother that she can be.
The best thing that you could do is just show God's love to that child and that mother, and if she needs support and guidance moving forward with getting him back or whatever happens with her life, that's the most important thing you need to show them.
God has worked through me and with me in so many different ways. Just seeing the kids grow.
We have no control over the background of these children. We have no control over their future. We have no control over any of that, or who comes to Agape, or who goes away. But you say, what can we choose? We can say yes when the worker calls. We can say, yes, we will. We'll do it. We'll take that on. And we'll try.
And people always say, how can you do that? And of course it's hard. There is grieving when they go, but you have a job and you want to do the job that you're supposed to do. And then, wherever you find the strength to then say, now you go do what the Lord has for you next. But you just love that you got to be a little part of the journey. In the moment it's super important. In the long term it's, a short part. But it's so precious to be able to do that.